Hey, I'm already started my run, that's why I'm like this. It's week 4, day 1. I'm only going to give you guys one very quick, Jesus Christ, I can't talk. One quick, short update. The video I did last week is 45 minutes long, which is why we're currently on Monday, and I still haven't uploaded it. I'll upload it later when I get home, because as always, Adobe software is being absolute bollocks. Sorry for the language, but it is. Yeah, Saturday's run didn't quite end up being 10k, it ended up being 6 miles almost exactly. And yes, anyone looking on my Strava running stuff, you'll notice that it ended up being too small. It ended up being a long run and a small run. My Garmin did run out like in the last 0.6 miles, basically that hill. So that last bit you saw me do in the video when I said I was going to run up a hill and then back down, I didn't have my Garmin for that entire thing, so it's just a little short extra bit. But got a rest day yesterday and my legs just need some serious stretching out right now. So today I'm at 1.2 miles. Today is just it's just a quick out and back run really. I want to do my normal 2.4 miles that I'd normally do during the weekdays for this challenge, and that'll take me to my 40 mile goal. It'll take me just over my 40 mile goal actually, so that's going to be great. But I'm just going to keep chilling with my music. I've already been caught kind of almost singing to myself because it's like 9 o'clock in the morning on a bank holiday and nobody's really out yet, except for old people walking their dogs. So I've almost been caught singing to myself while I run along the canal, which is quite funny. How many others do that? Do you sometimes sing to yourself when you're out on runs? Got to get used to talking to yourself, I guess, when you... Oh shit, squirrel. Squirrel. You squirrel then, I guess. Yeah, the squirrels along this canal really don't give two fucks. They will stand in the middle of the path. And I got an average pace of 14:36. But anyway, I need to carry on running because I got stuff to do when I get home. So I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video, which might hopefully be a little bit more interesting. So it's week 4, day 2. Been a bit of a rough one on the stomach today. The IBS is acting up a tiny little bit. One of the cool things though, I'm keeping these videos short during the week. I finally managed to get that video uploaded from last week, which was 45 minutes long. It took bloody forever. Finally managed to get that uploaded today, so that's up on the YouTube channel right now. But I'm 41 miles into the 60 miles challenge and £120 in on donations. So we're basically keeping the video short today. See you guys in 2 seconds. The wonders of living in Newport, eh? I had to put the phone down then for a second because there was a guy literally trying to evade the police climbing over a fence in front of me. Whatever. He was trying to use a suitcase to climb over a fence because he thought that the police were back there where I just came from. Do you know what the stupidest thing about it was? About, I don't know, a couple of yards a bit further down the fence, there's a hole in the damn fence. Whatever. Anyway, I'm £120 into my donations now and 41 miles into the 60 miles. So I'm going to keep the weekday videos are going to be super short from now on. But I'm still going to keep you guys updated. I'll see you guys, it's a rest day tomorrow, so I'll see you guys after that. Hey guys, so it's week 4, day 3. Going to keep this very quick because I'm very behind on time this afternoon. Obviously running from the shop again, like I normally would, 2.4 miles. I'm actually thinking about changing my rest day a little bit, because obviously yesterday was my rest day. And what I'm finding is rest day on Sunday, Monday when I run my legs are a little bit stiff, Tuesday legs are fine, rest day Wednesday, same thing on Thursday then, start to run, legs are a little stiff. So I'm going to stretch my legs out a bit now. Tomorrow they'll be fine, Saturday they'll be fine because there's no rest day in between. So what I might do is change the rest day a little bit next week. Next week is the last week of this challenge, so it should really most likely only be running Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Those are the last 4 days of this challenge. And what I'm going to do is the Wednesday rest day, I'm going to run just a quick little 1 mile, probably in the morning before I get ready for work, just to basically stretch the legs out, because I'm going to have to stretch like crazy before this run today, same as I had to do last Thursday and the Mondays, because the rest days the legs just go stiff. They're not used to not going to the gym in between run days, because normally in between run days I'd be going to the gym, which would include some form of leg session at some point during the week, which would basically loosen everything up. But I gave up the gym for this entire month, so to concentrate on this challenge. So anyway, I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. As I said, we're only doing one little video update per day now, just to try and minimize that video length down a bit, especially with the fact that the Saturday ones always tend to be like very long videos. But I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Week 4, day 4. Another quick update while I'm running along the canal on my way home. My legs were a bit stiff yesterday, a bit better today, so next week I will be, well, trying to do, if I remember, my rest day will be a quick 1 mile in the morning, either outside or on the treadmill, just to keep the legs loose, you know. Rest day is good, but not if it slows you down for the rest of them, or makes you feel worse for the rest of them, I should say. Obviously when I'm done with this next Friday, yeah, thanks Garmin, when I'm done with this next Friday, I will definitely be over 60 miles. I'm going to be hitting 50 miles tomorrow, either Saturday or Sunday I should say, for the long run. Don't know where I'm going yet, I haven't planned anything for that, but you guys will come along for the ride anyway. So I'm also up to 120 out of 150 on donations as well, so it's all good. But anyway, I need to carry on running. I'll see you guys in tomorrow's longer video. Hopefully we'll find something interesting to do if the weather holds out. Hey, so it's week 4, day 5. We're on the long run today, but it might not be as long as I normally do on a Saturday. And for some reason, even though I've just done a 12-minute mile, my one left ankle is very twingy right now. And there are squirrels throwing nuts at me in trees. You guys don't believe me, that's the thing. Yeah, my one left ankle is very twingy and clicky this morning. I don't know why. Tiny little bit of twinge in my ankle. So we're taking it easy. We're doing the flat-ish runs, as flat as you can get in the Betis Newport area along the canal anyway. So we're just doing, I know we said we're taking it easy, probably try and complete some kind of 5k today. Maybe the twinge will run off a little bit. It is kind of easing off, but I don't really know why it's there. Probably just trapped something in the night, slept awkward or something. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Could be worse. Well, I'm in the retreat today, we're about to hit 50 miles. I can't officially log that on the website thing at the moment because there's something wrong with the miles logging system. It will be logged on my Strava and on my Garmin, but as soon as they fix that, I can go in and I can log yesterday's miles and today's miles. But I can still officially say that I've hit 50 because I can do the math in my head, obviously. I'll know that I've done 50. I know what my miles were on Thursday when I last logged them, so I can add tomorrow's miles and today's miles, and I'll definitely be over 50 miles. But we'll talk more about that in a minute. Let's get a little bit more of a run in, and then we'll explain what happened last time I done a challenge like this. I tried to stop over there to say hello to the horse, but the horse wouldn't come to me. Bit random start for a video for you. There's a horse in there, in that field pen there. Usually say hello, but he's a bit busy today. I'm 1.56 miles into this. It will be a 5k. I think my ankle's easing off a little bit. But basically last year I did 50 miles for Prostate Cancer UK. Raised quite a lot of money actually. But I did 50 miles, but I did the 50 miles in April, which is only like a month. Hello guys. Some people don't know how to say hello when they're on the canal in the morning. Yeah, so I did 50 miles. Prostate Cancer UK. I did it with very little prep, very little training. And by the time I finished the 50 miles, I was absolutely knackered. I'm hitting 50 miles today. Yes, I'm a little bit tired. Yes, there's a couple of joint aches. I've always had pretty clicky, bad joints anyway. But I'm feeling okay. I mean, yes, there was a year and a half of extra training before this one. But I'm feeling really good. I'm thinking, this is just a random thought at the moment. I'm thinking next year I might see if I can find a decent close by half marathon I can do. I'm definitely going to start entering some more 10Ks. Average pace 14:47 according to Garmin in my ears, because I kept the watch running while we're walking. There is a 10k coming up November actually in Cardiff. I might have a look at that. Problem is you got to pay for a few of them. I say problem, not a problem, because most of it goes to charity, but you know what I mean. You start doing a lot of these, they become quite expensive if you start doing all the paid ones. But yeah, I mean, I did that Newport 5. I was actually hoping to do the Newport 5 again this year, because there's supposed to be 3. There's supposed to be one at the beginning of the year, one at the middle of the year, and one at the end of the year. Obviously I missed the beginning of the year one because I didn't know about it. I did the middle of the year one, but I've checked on their website and there doesn't appear to be a third one in the series. It's supposed to be a 3-run series throughout the year. I don't know where that is. It's a Newport 5-mile run. It's supposed to be in the same place every time, and the third one is not there, because you're supposed to do all 3 runs, get all 3 medals, and then you get a t-shirt at the end of the 3 to say that you completed 2022's runs. And obviously I didn't get the first one anyway, but it would have been nice to get the third of the 3 medals. But yeah, it's not the point. I mean, they go to charity and all that stuff, you know, but I wanted to start collecting the medals and stuff. Just so everybody knows, there is a medal for doing this challenge as well. Yeah, I need to, I've walked out quite a bit actually, so I don't want to walk too much today. I'm going to try and run quite a bit today, so this ankle doesn't start working itself back into a problem again. But I'm going to run for a bit, and I'll catch up with you a bit later on, down the run. Maybe in the canal, I don't know yet, not the canal, brook. Maybe on the brook area. See you guys in a minute. One of you guys could have told me that my hair was sticking up. Oh, that would be funny, wouldn't it? So we're exactly just ticked over now into 2.5 miles. We're on the opposite side of the brook today, not the other side. Doesn't really matter which way, what side you work on. It's just a little bit sunnier on this side, as you can see. I forgot to mention as well, I started this about 9 o'clock in the morning, as I usually do on a Saturday or Sunday run. It's a cool little run though, it's a cool little run. Not far off from the 5k. There's not really much else to show you guys, to be honest, except for this bit of the canal by here. This is probably the nicer side of the canal, to be honest. Not the canal, fuck me. Sorry, this is the nicer side of the brook, although it's still not perfect. This brook could do with a serious clean-up. I remember when I was a kid, people used to get together and clean this whole area up as a community thing. If I had time, I'd start it up myself, but I don't have time at the moment. But anyway, I will be finishing this, probably, rough estimate in my head, I think it's about 52 miles I'll be finishing this week, which means I am well on track for the 60 miles for the end of the month. I'm going to try and go over slightly as well, just because I can. You know, whatever extra miles I have left over will definitely be added to the challenge. Anyway, keep donating. I think the donations open up. I think they stay open for at least a couple of weeks after. I keep donating. I'm only 30 quid short of the goal. So it's all good. Whatever you can donate, even if you can just share the page. Keep doing that. The link for the donations is in the bottom here under this YouTube video anyway. It's under all the YouTube videos I've done so far. See you guys in next week's video.